Hello and welcome back. I'm Randy Newbert from VoodooFX. In today's video, we'll be doing a model kit review on a new 3D model from Batteries Not Included. So let's get started. Okay guys, so in today's model review, we're doing a new kit that has come out from Dream Studios. Chris Adrian has been going through a new lineup of all the Batteries Not Included robots, and he just started working on all the smaller baby robots, and he's retooling them and redoing them. And what's really cool about this is it's going to be available in both a physical model that you can buy as a kit version, and he will have another model kit that you can buy as just a 3D model that you print on your own. So it kind of covers both areas, which is really great. So let me go ahead and start off. First of all, I've already broken these out of the box. These came extremely well packed. These are all done in thick bubble wrap, so no damage to any of the parts. They really look clean and good. So let me go ahead and let me open this and cut this one open first. So here, this one comes first with this tile base. It's kind of like like it's close to what you see in the movie as far as when they're going to rebuild the store. They have all these tiles and they're sitting around and they're trying to inch the tiles around. So this base comes, it's basically, let me just run out of screen here for 1 sec. This one is about a 5-inch square is the size, and it's nice. It's cut out in the bottom, so you can add lighting if you like, and you could put a little battery pack in here, and then run a little switch out too. And this would be a really great way to display it when you go ahead and put the model on here. So anyway, that is the base, and this base is available in the model as the physical model. It becomes as a casting. It is available when you buy the digital model for it. It comes with the digital file for the base that you print on your own. So you have the option. It costs a little extra to get the physical one that's already done and ready to go, but well worth the cost. So anyway, so here it is. This is Flotsam is what this model is. Let me unwrap this bubble wrap a little more. And this is exactly how the kit came. And this is what you'll get in the physical model itself. So here it is. And again, you can't really get a good scope on really how detailed this is, but boy, it's got some nice details on it. And it's very accurate. Both Chris and I had a chance, this was some years back, that we were able to actually work on the original model of one of these models. So we really got to see this one up close and got to really see it. And I think that Chris has really nailed it as far as all the features and all the details and the greeblies on this thing. It's really nice. So this is a really simple model. This comes in 2 parts as the main part. I'm going to just pull it apart here. And what it is here's the top half. I'm just going to put this aside. And then here's the bottom. And the bottom has these 3 main key points to lock into the top. And again, this casting is really crisp. These are just got a couple little parts here and there that need to be cleaned up, but very, very little cleanup overall. But these 3 little key points go into the top half, and inside the top half itself, there's these positions, and these ones favor the these go to both the front section and the one rear pad. And then you might need to do a little cleanup around the edges just to get them to fit nice and snug. But again, I pressure fitted it on there and it stayed on there, so the keying is really good. These back areas right here are made for the legs. So these are the setup for the legs, are on the back side. And that's it. I mean, this is a completely ready to go model. I mean, literally clean it up, do a little bit of sanding here and there, little filler if you need to, and this model will just go right together just the way it is. We found out with doing a little bit of research, Chris actually gave me Chris had to do some of the touch-up on the original model, and when he did the touch-up, he found out that the color that really meets this the best is Pontiac blue, and it mixed with a little bit of silver, and it really hits the target as far as the color match goes for that shimmery blue that it has. It's a really beautiful color. So let me get on to the other parts here. And in here, these are all bagged up. Again, nicely bubble wrapped. And in here, let me put this aside a little bit. In here in the bag, we have a leg and the other opposite leg. And then we have the eyepiece. And this consists of an eye frame and two of these clear eyepieces that will be able to be backlit. And pull those out there. And that's it for those. So here we go. So this is, again, here's the eyepiece for it. And again, the detail on this is just outstanding. I mean, this is a really nice, clean and crisp 3D print. And again, this is the physical model that he will be selling, as these are 3D printed files. But you can, again, get it also in a 3D print your own version as well. So it's nice that you can do it. Some guys will want to print it on their own. So that comes with that. And then there's, again, let me show you the legs. So here's the legs. And I really, it's hard to really capture the full crispness and, you know, really how nice the detail is on these. But they look really good. And, you know, again, the accuracy level is really high because these were, again, we had original image, you know, we had the model in hand. So I'll show a few photos of that in and out of the video here of us actually, you know, holding and working on the original. So here's the leg set. And again, they got some good, they sit really nice and they're nice and keyed. Then they come with these clear lens pieces. And in these clear lens pieces, there's actually a slight hole indentation to recreate the effect of the original eye. It was a really neat way that they lit this model up and lit these eyes. But Chris has really nailed it as far as getting the overall look and the placement of these clear parts. And again, these I might end up polishing these a little more and cleaning them up. But again, overall, you could just pop them right in, backlight them, and you're pretty much done. I mean, this is a nice, good, small, simple model kit to build. I mean, I'm just going to slip them in the back here to kind of give you an idea. And they just kind of just push in here. That one just clipped right in nice. So there we go. So that's the way they look when they're sitting in there. That's the back side. And then let me get it framed here a little better. So that's the back side of it. And then when you reverse it and you look through this way, you can kind of see that little, you can see how the dimples inside there. And I'm going to try a couple different techniques to modify this so it'll be really easy to get that nice glowing red light feature in there. You don't want to really overlight this one. This one, you know, I think dimmer will probably be a little bit better as far as the effect goes. But yeah, that's the so that's the eye set. And again, the eye is literally just. I'm going to pull the model apart here really quick. And since I don't have anything glued in place or anything, I'm just going to kind of pressure fit it in here. And there's a small tab. I'm going to show you this too. There's a small tab right here on the model itself. And this little tab is what you're going to mount the eyes onto. With a little bit of CA, you'll need just to scuff this up a little bit and use a little bit of CA on there. And then, you know, once you get all the lights in place. And then the frame just literally, I'm just going to see, I think it just kind of just pops in here. Let me flip it around so I can see it a little better. And again, you know, this is made with a, this is a new kind of resin that Chris is using. And it's a very much ABS-like resin. And so it's really strong, and yet it has flexibility built into it. So there you go. Look at that, huh? So, I mean, the model's almost halfway built right now. So there is the main two halves put together, along with the eyes and the eye frame in place. And again, you know, you look at the quality of this, and it's just so nice to get a model like this that you just can just snap together, you know, clean it up a little bit and just shoot it and paint it and it's over. You know, I'm going to pop the legs in here too as well. So they just kind of just go in here in the bottom. They just kind of sit in place. I'm going to put the other one in there. Hopefully I won't drop out my eyes. And I'm just going to kind of set it down here. I think it should stand on its own. So there we go. And there it is. So there's the model. Let me see if I can focus down on this a little bit more for you so you can get a little bit better profile of this. And again, nice looking kit. Really has a lot of potential as far as a, you know, a good accurate depiction of the original model. And this is going to be a fast build. Going to be easy to put together. You could probably modify these things if you wanted to put electronics and servos. Definitely lights will be a very simple process for this one. And again, it's nice because it comes with that base. So when it's all, you put it on here, it might get a little washed out because it's white. But that's what it looks like. And I think am I still in frame here? Yeah, I'm still in frame pretty good. So that's what it looks like when it's sitting on the tile. I'm just going to leave it alone. There, it balances pretty nicely just the way it is. So I'll have a couple other pictures of it here and there to kind of give you a little bit better perspective of it. But overall, again, this model literally kind of threw itself together, and it's a great, nice little addition if you're into batteries not included. This is really this is going to be really a treat as far as putting them all together. At one time, back later, this is many years back, I've built this model in a few different stages over its iteration over the years. And even the first ones that I did, I built them for a client, and I actually ended up, they were commission jobs. I did them, but boy, I had a hard time letting them go because I really wanted to keep the full set. But now I'll be able to repurchase the whole set and build all three of the babies. And I'm also working on the Kilowatt and the Carmen model as well too. So should have the whole batteries not included lineup all together. And again, I'll have some links and information about where you can get a hold of Dream Studios and Chris Adrian to purchase the model and purchase not only the 3D file, but the physical kit. And also, too, is, again, this is made out of a new material that I'm really kind of excited to try it and test it out a little bit harder. It's still a fragile model, but, you know, I think overall it's pretty tough as far as the material looks really good. And so, anyway, if you haven't subscribed to our video channel, please do at this time. And again, we really appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks for watching.